to see a town full of women desperate for a guy. Meanwhile, Arsa and Bognia make out against some rocks, and Bognia convinces him of ditching Dragolub and escape to Belgrade, the capital, to find fame together. The group gets back on the road and almost run over a funeral procession. As the people begin complaining about the interruption, Bognia drags Arsa with him to steal the hearse in order to escape. This means they accidentally steal the body of the deceased as well. On their way to Belgrade, the couple leaves the car on automatic, causing the body to fall off the vehicle before they get busy in the back seat. When they finally make it to the city, they celebrate by dancing in the middle of it. In the meantime, Ognjenka and Dragolub continue to make their way to Pokrip, but at least Ognjenka convinces Dragolub to tell her some stories about Belgrade. The city life is glamorous, and they're about to open a tower called Palace Albania, which will be so tall that it'll touch the clouds. Dragolub hopes someday he can do his show on top of it, perhaps jumping from the roof, although Ognjenka thinks that's too dangerous. Ognjenka begins thinking about trying to convince Dragolub to go to Belgrade again, but she's overwhelmed by guilt for not keeping up her promise to her people and the memory of her great-grandmother, so they stick to their plan to go to Pokrip. Speaking of Pokrip, the women are drawing straws again, and this time Sonia is the loser, but their chore is interrupted by the arrival of Ognjenka and Dragolub. The women at first think he's another illusion, but as soon as they realize the man is real, they're all over him except for a very wary Sonia. Dragolub loves the attention, but Ognjenka can't help getting jealous. Later, they take advantage of Dragolub's circus training to collect the grapes safely. Dragolub rides a bicycle on some ropes across the vineyard while Ognjenka is tied to him, picking up the fruit without having to touch the ground. In the evening, everyone celebrates by making wine the traditional way, which is by stomping all over the grapes in a big bucket, and Dragolub is happy to join the party while Sonia watches him from afar. Meanwhile, the witch keeps her promise and allows the soul of the sister's great-grandmother to rest in peace, which puts Ognjenka's mind at ease. Now that the guilt is gone, she begins feeling rather lonely and frustrated because everyone got what they wanted except for her, but her thoughts are suddenly interrupted by Bognia, who has come back to help. After telling a sleepy Arsa not to leave the car,